What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Nate here from Out of the Basement, joined with Steven.
Howdy.
And Mike.
Hello.
And today we are showing off our Black Friday 2018 Blu-ray pickups. Do we have DVDs?
I do.
Yes, and some DVD pickups as well. So, of course, as most of you know, Black Friday was this weekend. Tons of great movie deals. Best time of the year to buy some goodies, like some 4Ks. Maybe some boutique horror movies. We're going to show off the movies that we picked up, /TV shows, whatever. All that good stuff. Steve, start us off with your first pickup from Black Friday.
The first one is one I've been toying with buying for years. And that is the Daily Show Indecision 2004, which is basically a compilation of all of their coverage of the 2004 election. And I used to watch the Daily Show religiously, pretty much in my later years, right before, Jon Stewart left is when I stopped, of course, because it's not worth anything now. But anyways, I just wanted to kind of get a throwback of how they covered the 2004 election, because obviously we were there, couldn't vote, we were fucking 10 years old. So I remember snippets, but I don't remember the full brunt of it. So I just wanted this as a look back, just to see how things were. But yeah, that's my first one. 3 discs.
Solid. Mike, what is your first pickup?
So I'm going to go with one of my DVDs as well. This is a Criterion that doesn't have a Blu-ray. It's called I Am Curious. It's a Swedish sexual revolution film that I've heard a bit about. I don't know, it was cheap and nothing like, a Criterion that doesn't have a Blu-ray to throw in my collection.
There's plenty of those. RoboCop.
Chasing Amy.
My first pickup is a Scream Factory release, and that is Hell Night, starring Linda Blair with the Slip. Snagged this at our local used media store, who was having a Black Friday sale. That's where a lot of our stuff came from. If you're wondering why we've already got opened or older titles or boutique Blu-rays like this, it's because they were also having Black Friday sales. So Hell Night, haven't seen it, but I'm really interested in it, and I'll watch it eventually. Steve, your next pickup.
Next one is a beloved film of mine that I never owned a physical copy of until now, but that's Haggard.
Yes.
Love this movie.
The greatest movie of all time.
And it still had the little inserts in it, which is cool. I had a little Jones Soda ad with the CKY crew in there.
The Jones Soda ad.
Yeah.
How 2000s.
With the nice fisheye picture. So, super glad to finally own this on DVD after years of just bumming it off my friends or trying to find it online. So, yeah, Haggard. If you're a fan of Jackass and haven't watched Haggard, are you really a fan?
Yeah.
You should ask yourself that question.
So many memorable quotes.
The whole movie, beginning to end, is
legitimately
just amazing.
Mike, your next pickup?
All right, so lately I've been carefully treading through the waters that are Troma releases because most of them are garbage. And I expect this to be garbage, but at least fun garbage. This one is Bugged. Looks like it's an urban exterminator guy.
Great.
See, there's fun garbage, and then there's garbage, and that's what Troma releases, is garbage.
Uh-oh.
I guess we'll have to see.
Troma,
I haven't watched it.
Troma defenders, smash that like button if you disagree.
Besides
with
Toxic
Steven.
Avenger, I'll give you.
I mean, it was cheap, and I was like, I think after like discounts and everything and Black Friday sales and everything, it was like $2 or $3, and I was like, all right, like maybe this will be fun, and if not, whatever.
Yeah, you'll see.
I will see.
Next up for me is my first 4K that I picked up, and that is Pacific Rim with the Slip. Awesome. One of my favorite movies of all time, just period. We watched the 4K not too long ago when you bought it, and I knew that I needed to upgrade because it looked so good.
Oh, yeah,
the colors are so vibrant. And this was $9 at Target. So at first I was pretty bummed because I thought all of the copies were gone. But then I realized they had their DVDs, like, they were in the close for some reason. So once I found it, and then I found they still had quite a few copies, so couldn't resist.
They, like, strategically place things throughout the store, so then there's not, like, as many people in one section, I think.
Yeah.
So
But it was just a weird
It doesn't work, but they do it.
no, yeah, it doesn't work.
Yeah. I actually picked up a Target 4K too, which you'll see later on.
Ooh. But Steve, what is your next pickup?
My next one is Dragon Ball Super Part 5. Found this used, thankfully. Again, I just been having so much luck with these Dragon Ball Super Blu-rays used for pretty decent prices as well. But if this video gets 15 likes, I will actually start watching Dragon Ball Super.
You heard him, folks.
So,
15 likes, and I will start from Volume 1, because I have Volume 1 through 5 now. The choice is yours, ladies and gentlemen. Will I ever start watching it?
I bet if this video got 15 likes, you still wouldn't watch it.
No, I'll keep my word. I'll prove it.
You heard it here, folks. Hold him to his word. He's being held accountable.
15.
Mike, what's your next
The
pickup?
fight to 15.
another garbage one, another trauma. This is 2 movies in one: Flesh Eaters from Outer Space and Invasion for Flesh and Blood. Looks like absolute garbage, starring someone who was in Clerks.
Really?
So that's Marilyn Ghilardi. After, discounts and stuff, this was like $2 or $3. So I was like,
I thought it was gonna be like
could be fun.
Randall or Dante. I'm
Right.
like, I'm in.
Nope, just one of the random chicks. Next up for me is another 4K upgrade, and that is Man of Steel. One of the best Superman movies. Really love Man of Steel. Will always defend this film. Henry Cavill is great. Michael Shannon as General Zod is also awesome. With the slip, of course, if you couldn't tell. Really excited to check this out on 4K, because I'm sure it looks pretty damn good. Your next pick, Steve.
Next one is a 2-pack of just pain and suffering.
A
having to
twofer.
put myself through.
Yeah, rest in peace on that one.
That is Dracula 2000 and Dracula 2. The first one of which I feel like I'm actually going to like, because I generally like the, this type of lineup horror movie type. And it's got Johnny Lee Miller from Trainspotting. Obviously, I'm obsessed with that. And Omar Epps. So it's going to be crap, but I'm hoping it's at least a good time. And I know it has an individual release, but I just happened to come across this version. I was like, you know what? Fine, I'll pull the trigger. Not too bad of a deal on it. So that's it. Dracula 2000 and Dracula 2 Ascension.
Ooh.
Where are they ascending to?
They're sending to Dracula
From.
3000. The
Yeah.
greatest movie.
I wonder if that one has a Blu-ray. It needs to if it doesn't.
Mike, your next pickup?
All right, this is an interesting one because I'm wondering if this is the real title or if it's just a bad translation. But this is a Japanese film called Evil Dead Trap. It's a Synapse release, doesn't have a Blu-ray. Lately I've just been obsessed with.
Does Sam Raimi know about this?
He's gonna.
I'm gonna call Sam.
But yeah, I mean, I've been just obsessed with J-horror and
Sam?
and everything that comes with it. All the extremely over-the-top gore and performances and everything. So I've really been enjoying that stuff. So when I saw some of it, for cheap, I was like, whatever.
Nice. Next up for me was part of the Amazon 3 for $40 deal that they had on Black Friday. No slips on these 4Ks.
Wonder
Those
why.
Sons of bitches. I'm so upset. There's no slips.
If you weren't convinced Amazon was evil before this,
Jeff Bezos, I'm coming for you.
I mean, look, they don't get bathroom breaks or anything, but can you at least just put the slip in the fucking movies?
Honestly. So
Come on.
First up is Leon the Professional. Haven't seen this movie, but looks like a really good time. It's got Natalie Portman in it, Jean Reno, Gary Oldman, so I'm in.
It's quite a scandalous performance by Natalie Portman because she was really young in it.
Yeah.
I remember. So I know some people talk about that as a controversial movie back in the day.
Interesting. Steve, what is your next pickup?
next one is a Scream Factory and a George A. Romero joint. This is one of his 80s films, Monkey Shines. I've never seen this movie, but saw it at the local used store and decided to go ahead and buy it because it was a good price. It's not a collector's edition, but it does have a reversible art on it. But yeah, Monkey Shines.
Very nice. Mike, what is your next pickup?
It's the sequel you didn't know you needed, but we got it anyways. It's Evil Dead Trap 2. This one coming from Unearthed Films. And since I don't really have anything to say about this, I'm just going to recommend another Unearthed Films movie that is not in my bin. It's 964 Pinocchio. It's a good movie. Pretty nuts if you like weird Japanese horror stuff.
I've actually heard of that one, surprisingly.
Yeah, it's just bananas.
And next up for me on our 3 for 40 deal, I've got Mad Max Fury Road without the slip. My name is Max. Great movie. Love this movie. I think the 4K and the HDR is probably going to look stupid good.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited to actually watch that one. Steve, your next pickup.
Next one is a Scream Factory. This time it is a collector's edition, and that is
You lucky dog.
Ginger Snaps without the slip, unfortunately, but it is a. What are you doing?
Ginger snaps.
Oh. Yeah, this is one of the early Scream Factories, so I'm not too upset it doesn't have the slip. Hopefully, maybe I can score it someday, somehow.
Pay someone $40 on eBay for it.
And then to ship in a bubble mailer, and then it comes smashed.
That'll be the day. But this comes with the Blu-ray and the DVD. Of course, it's got the reversible art, but I won't waste anybody's time here because we got to get through some things. So, Ginger Snaps.
Mike?
All right, this one is a Shout Factory. Technically my first Just Shout movie. I have a Shout Select and obviously Screams, but this is my first Just Shout. It's a movie called Scorchy, which looks like a weird kind of James Bond-esque farce about the hottest undercover agent the feds have ever known.
Oh.
So it looks pretty dumb, but could be a lot of fun. I like especially spy movies that aren't very serious.
Nice.
My favorite is Pink Panther with Steve Martin and Beyonce.
Ooh, a classic. Next up for me is my final 3 for 40 pick, and that is Dunkirk without the slip. Also, great movie. I've watched this movie on 4K. It looks amazing. So I'll be excited to revisit it when I'm feeling in the mood for a nice war movie. But yeah, really enjoyed this movie. I'm surprised at the quality. Steve, your next pickup?
My next one is quite a rare one these days.
Ooh.
And that is the original, what is this, Milk Creek? Or
No,
Echo Bridge? Whatever. Same Bridge Creek.
Bridge Creek.
Yeah.
Miramax, whatever. This
Path.
the original Blu-ray release of H2O Halloween. And I feel nowadays, this movie's underrated. But it is one of the better Halloween sequels.
You like it a lot more than I do. I like it, but I think you give it a little too much credit.
I don't know.
I think especially in the year 2018 after that last one.
Oh no, H2O is better than
Some people are like, H2O was maybe pretty good.
H2O is 100% better than Halloween
But
2018.
this is in the sweet spot of horror movies and just movies in general that I almost never dislike.
Yeah.
So I guess you got to take that into consideration.
The post Scream era.
Yeah. From about 96 to 2002 is where you got me.
There's so many bangers.
Yeah. But yeah, very happy to own this. Hopefully I can get Halloween 6 and Resurrection, their original Blu-rays as well. I know those are kind of rare too. So just for collector's sake, obviously we own the Scream Factory collection, but never can have enough Halloween movies in your life.
Yeah. Just
Clogging your shelves.
The VHS tapes, the DVDs, the Blu-rays, the special edition Blu-rays.
2018 will be coming out soon, and then just get worse and worse.
Next up for you, Mike.
This one is a Kino movie called Special Delivery that I bought pretty much because it just looked ridiculous, and there's a guy holding a rocket launcher on it that looks like he looks like he's fresh out of like a blaxploitation movie. I'm the only one out of our little group here that collects anything Kino, so this is like my 7th or 8th one, I think. They're cool releases. They do like weird movies like that are sometimes like modern, and then they do like classic ones that are really old. This one is from this is from 1976. So yeah, just looked like a good time. It was cheap. Another Kino for the collection.
Nice. My final Black Friday Blu-ray pickup is none other than the Godfather trilogy, the Omerta edition. which was at Best Buy. It was $9.99. I've never seen any of the Godfather movies, so I figured, why not pick up the entire trilogy for $10? It's limited edition. I got 37,819 out of 45,000. So there we go.
Lucky you.
And you know, it's an out of the basement classic. It's comes with a bunch of bullshit, bunch of little trivia cards, quote cards, magnetic poetry, anatomy of a scene. So it's got all sorts of goodies in here, and I believe it also has an extra disc that just is bonus features. So that's pretty cool. Happy to have this. I will check out The Godfather one day. Steve?
Next one is Blade Runner, the final cut on 4K. Also found this used in the wild.
Ooh.
So paid a nice price for it. Yeah, haven't seen this one. Only seen 2049, and I love 2049. So I've heard this one isn't as good.
Yeah, that's true.
But, you know, I'm going to watch it anyways.
It's still a great movie, but I think 2049 is just still at that point miles better. Mike, your next pickup?
So this is the Region A copy of Deep Red, the Arrow. I already had the Region B, so I just wanted to get the Region A one because Region B players are a big labyrinth to kind of get through.
Did you get yours yet, Steve?
I did. I got mine in. And it'd be a real shame if you wanted to sell your Region B version to me.
Maybe
I'd be upset.
Yeah, so there might be some deals.
Hey, the out of the basement gift exchange is right around the corner.
It's true, and but I've already had both of yours purchased since September.
Well, we need more gifts.
Nate claims that I'm gonna hate this movie because I didn't like Inferno.
I mean, I'm not gonna say you're gonna hate it, but
he doesn't have much faith in me liking it.
Inferno is like Deep Red is a good movie, but to me, Inferno's even better than Deep Red. So, like, you're just gonna be like, oh, all right.
Well, who knows? I've been known to have some controversial opinions.
True.
On movies, so who knows?
Steve, your next pickup, buddy?
The final pickup is
It's
a 4K from Target, the almighty Punisher 2004 with Thomas Jane.
I don't think I've ever heard anyone call it Almighty before.
The only Punisher.
That should be on the box.
This film is a movie.
Made you kill your wife.
Nah.
Made you kill your son.
This movie is just a thrill ride of emotions.
And Ben Foster's in that movie too. John Travolta.
Yeah, Kevin Nash.
Rebecca Romaine.
Yeah. So.
Wait, is that Rebecca Romaine?
Yeah, it is. It is
Yeah,
Rebecca
hey, I know
Romaine.
things.
I love this movie, but it's
Yeah, when I was like in middle school,
something.
that was the Punisher movie for me. And then when I got into high school and found out about like 89 and Warzone, I was like, Thomas Jane Punisher sucks.
Yeah, I mean it's a terrible representation of the Punisher as a character, but man, is it just a good time?
Yeah, it's one of the early 2000s superhero movies that weren't like complete dog shit, but could also have been so much better.
Yeah, in the grand scheme of comic book films of its era, it's damn good.
Yeah. Especially the fight
Take it over the Daredevil film.
Oh yeah, any day of the week.
With Kevin Nash. Kevin Nash versus the Punisher. That fight scene is genuinely just good.
And it still holds up.
Yeah.
We watched that scene alone not too long ago.
It's a great scene. Great choreography.
Yeah, but man.
Part where the Punisher throws the grenade and then the Russian just hits it back like a baseball.
Man.
So many funny moments in the movie that I don't necessarily think were supposed to be funny.
Oh, also on disc 2, which is just the Blu-ray, it has the music video for the song Step Up, performed by Drowning Pool.
Great.
So that's worth the money alone. If I would have known that feature was on the Blu-ray disc, I would have waited until after Black Friday to buy this at full price.
Was Warzone on sale?
What about two of them?
No, I didn't see Warzone, or I would have bought it.
Yeah, because I saw that and I was like, like if Warzone was on sale.
Oh yeah, I would have definitely done gotten both of them. But yeah, unfortunately, I didn't see Warzone. But
And Warzone is a bad movie, but
Yeah.
boy, is it entertaining.
Where's the 4K Ultra HD for Punisher 88?
True.
I'm looking at you, UK people, because you at least put it on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
You hold the power. Do the right thing.
Give us 89.
What is it with just everyone in the UK getting all the good releases?
UK and the Englishmen and the Germans will put anything on Blu-ray. They don't care.
Like, we don't even care if this sells.
Except,
You know,
unless
we'll
it's comedy. They
don't even care if this sells. We'll just make a steelbook of it. We'll make a really cool steelbook. We'll print like 10,000 of them.
I mean, I gotta assume that movie was way more popular over there than it was
Right.
here.
It just seems like they make a steelbook for everything over there. I'm jealous.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move soon.
Mike, your final pickup?
The absolute final pickup.
Yes. The pickup to end all pickups.
It's happy birthday to me, the Walmart exclusive VHS package. Got this used for a nice price, and I know nothing about it. As I did with really anything else that I grabbed. I know loose things,
It's a
and
slasher.
that's about it. Yeah, it just looked kind of dumb and funny, and I was like, okay.
So those were our Black Friday pickups. What did you get? Did you pick up anything that we didn't get? We'd love to hear what you got in the comments down below. Of course, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And also ring that bell so you're notified when we're uploading, because we're always talking about movies, Blu-rays, action figures, all the nerdy nonsense that you love to hear about on the internet. Of course, I'm Nate. I'm joined with Steven
See you
and
later.
Mike.
See you later.
And I will see you guys next time.